Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. The episode we've been all waiting for has finally come. I was so sad that I even missed it. Ngoba iyaphuma kuqala ku MZANSI Magic and mina I only have Showmax. So I was so sad that I wasn't able to watch it the first time. But ke sikhona, we are reacting today. Guys, I'm really sad with nje isizophela le show. I've really enjoyed reacting to the couples. I've learned a lot. I've started many conversations just watching the show Lena. When it comes to relationships, many a times when relationships break down or they end, we always think it's the guy's fault, he cheated. But nje kule show isikhombisile ukuthi women can also contribute to the breakdown of a relationship. Ngisho noma uguy engazama kanjani to prove ukuthi they are committed. If we as women have trust issues, self-esteem issues, a relationship can break down, yabo. So nje, it's been good. Oh my gosh, I can't wait nje for the reunion. But for now, let's jump straight into Lama reactions for the other three couples, because in my other review I did Utabang no Kumo. First of all, I just want to say the counselors and the therapists on the show, they were just not giving shame. I'm sorry. I don't know what I expected, but it was clearly not this. I just think there were moments where I felt like they should have dug deeper with the couples, but they didn't. They held back a lot at times. At some point, I felt like they were failing some of the couples or misinterpreting what was really going on. I just wish they had watched previous episodes before having sessions with the couples so that they had a better understanding of what was going on, instead of leaving it up to individuals, to explain what was happening. It left many stones unturned. Okay, so Dee and Uko started us off. They were really emotional, so I think that gave me a clue nyana yokuthi they would both say yes. Nje, they were just so in sync nje with each other. There was nothing, everything was just natural. Even Uko at the beginning gave me a clue. He said that he couldn't wait to see a reaction that Dee to his decision. So if we remember, Dee was the one who mentioned that she is all in on Uko, but she wasn't sure where Uko stood because of his nonchalant personality and his obsession with big bums. Remember, guys? So that told me ukuthi he wanted to reassure her, mbeke nje kwi-spotlight umuntu wakhe, amtshele nje ukuthi uyamthanda. So yeah, I doubt he would have said he can't wait to see a reaction ka-Dee only for him to reject her. So that's why ngibonile ukuthi shuthi uzothi yes, which would make Dee feel really reassured and secure nje kwi-relationship yabo. So nje, I'm happy with their decision. I did say ukuthi they are one couple that I thought balanced each other well. Nanokuthi their problems are really fixable. It just takes both of them to listen to each other and find that middle ground. Isandla nje sesithathu kumele singangeni endabeni zabo. Baby daddy shouldn't have a say in how they live their lives going forward. And then the next couple was uBoyitepo noSebenzile. They said yes to each other. Sonke besilindele vele ukuthi bazothi yes to each other. So nje, I'm indifferent to a decision yabo because they were boring nje to me. Personally, I felt like they gave us little to no insight into how they navigated this whole experiment. I didn't see the reason for them to be private ngale ndlela bebe private ngayo, because it's a reality show. So they gave us nothing. To me nje, it was just a boring couple. uSebenzile yena did say something interesting while they were playing all their memories together, being on the show. He said that he moved back home while uBoyitepo stayed where she stayed. So does that mean she has already moved into the apartment that they found together? Does it mean uSebenzile doesn't have his own place? That speaks to lento futhi engikhosenayo ngabo ukuthi the money situation, like the difference in them bringing income, ukuthi uGayle makes more than him, I hope nje as beqhubeka nalento liyabo, it doesn't become a huge problem, yabo. All I can say is that I agree with uSebenzile Mayethi. It's a short space of time they've known each other, so we can't expect them to be like forever here now, they still need to get to know one another. So he can't be sure ukuthi ngempela uBoyitsepo is the one. So I believe that they will make it, they will make it work, for the simple fact ukuthi uSebenzile uyena who's more realistic kule relationship yabo, instead of going all in without considering lama red flags. Akhona ama red flags, guys, they always there ukuthi thina esikhethayo kwa ignore, until kuze kubhede ngempela, the living arrangements, the money situation, uGuy wathi akayithanda indlela agqoka ngayo uGayle. Now that she's a wife, she really has to think about yonke leyo ukuthi manage your police style. You can't be dressing like a baddie, dressing like a single woman. You need to dress like a married woman. So I hope they all take that into account. I believe he will be the voice of reason. Yabona nje Boyitsepo, my girl, don't be rushing to open joint accounts and buying big things for this man. Like, just pump your brakes kancane, just get to know the guy. Don't sign any 1-year leases unless you are uyayithanda indawo for yourself. Should anything happen, should you guys end up separating, that you don't have any regrets, as long as kunjalo nje then I do support them, I do wish them well nje kuyo yonke into abayenzayo. And then the last couple was uThami noZithobile. Yo guys, I think I speak for a lot of people, especially here on YouTube. I see ukuthi they have a lot of supporters, Mengithi, I really wanted uThami noZithobile to work. I meant it, like nje sonke sibonile through the ups and downs, fanele ngabe nje bayiyeka kudala lento yabo, but because they continued to push baze bafika la bekhona, I think nje we all wanted them to work after the families met, nje the honeymoon phase, everything nje kwakunzima, guys, kwakunzima ngempela. So this decision was really up to uZithobile, because uThami yena was clear ukuthi he is staying. So I'm happy for them. For me nje, the shock would have been uThami saying no and uZithobile saying yes. So for the both of them to say yes is testament to what we see in them. I just wish that they continue with therapy, hard therapy, even when they think everything is going well. Iwari yami ngempela is that uZithobile uzohluleka nje ubekezela, guys, ngempela. Yabo njengoba sebemqamba umakhala njalo nje, I see it, but asazi. And uThami ngiyamsabela nje ukuthi uzohambe abe comfortable, engabe sazenza lezi zinto ezenza uZithobile ahlale kulomshado. Otherwise ngempela mina I understand ukuthi why ngempela efuna ukushada uZithobile, but apparently she wants to be married. So the question ukuthi uyakwazi ukubekezela, does she know what it means to be a wife? So I hope ngempela they continue to see a therapist and work on themselves to be better partners. And lastly, guys, I just want to share some of the comments that I saw on Facebook. As you guys know, people are still reacting to episode 12. Some are shocked, some are not shocked, but let's see what the comments are saying about all the couples and the decisions that they made. Unonkululeko yena uthi, Kuta and Dee I loved. I was afraid, but I always loved them. I loved that they were the only couple who greeted each other. How bantu. Even if you are about to part ways, a hello wouldn't hurt hle. Unosipho yena commented by saying, I'm so happy for Kuto and Dee. They are both strong, opinionated kind of persons. Their marriage will be built on strong foundation. They don't compromise about how they feel. Kanti-ke uNomangesi says, Thami and Z put me on a stunt because I really don't think they'll make this marriage to survive. its hardships because of these emotions. Tammy will get tired on the way because he even said it's okay if she stays and it's still okay if she leaves. To show that there's no deep emotional connection, this is really giving negative goosebumps. I lapho uSolena uthi, let the game begin. A marriage is a marathon, not a sprint. We will hear from them after a year. Yo, kanti uMarita yena went further to say Kumo's vows were not genuine. It's like she just wrote and read it without any emotions. There's no love. Good decision, Thabang. Hayi futhi ngathi ke bayamvumela yilaphana uMarita kanti yena uPinky wathi yena as for uTami and Zithobile, they should have called it quits or one of them is gonna get hurt. Ulisejo says, ladies, Thabang just showed us that dating an IT guy is not safe. And lastly, ke, Unthabi uthi, good choice, Thabang. Kumo is disrespectful and immature. She's definitely not ready to be a wife. Hi guys, Nizweleke. Those were some of the reactions to episode 12 of Married at First Sight in MZANSI. Guys, I would like to hear what you think about this whole episode. Please comment below, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.